Hello traders, in today's video I'll be showing you how to set up the RSI indicator for maximum profits in Deriv, alright? And without wasting any other time, let us start. And as I start guys, classes are ongoing. If you're interested, WhatsApp me, and if you need materials, WhatsApp me. And please ensure subscribe as we start, okay? Now let us start immediately. Now even before we start setting it up, what is RSI, okay? We know RSI means relative strength index, but what is it? Where did it come from, okay? Now, the relative strength index is a momentum oscillator developed by J. Wallace Wilder Jr. in 1978. It measures the speed and change of price movement and helps traders know if an asset is overbought, which means if it is too high or might fall, or oversold, which means it is too low or might rise. All right? It ranges between 0 and 100. All right? And, okay, yeah, it ranges between 0 and 100, basically. Okay? Now, how do you set up the RSI in any platform? Now, if you're using Deriv, you'll just come here to the indicators section, okay? So you'll just come and click on indicators. Once you click on it, proceed and come to momentum and you'll find it here. Okay, here it is. Now, I've already set up mine. So what you'll do is you'll come here to the settings section. And then, now this is where we set it up, right? First things first, we'll set up the first color to be green. Okay, so you can select any shade of green that you want. All right, you can select either green, yellow. It depends on the color you want, but the most advisable one is dark green. And then you set okay, so basically, okay, this color that you set should be visible from afar. Okay, so most people usually tend to set yellow, red, but green is okay, and even yellow. Because as you all know, yellow is the most visible color. Now, this color that you are setting is the color of the line between the overbought and oversold. Okay, now after that you come to the overbought section. The overbought section, which is the top line in the RSI, you should set it to green. Now this is the one that should be green. The other one should be red. All right, now you have already set the colors. Now it is time to set the sizes. Okay, and before we even set the sizes, what are the benefits of using this RSI? First of all, overbought and oversold signals. What does this mean? Above 70, market may be overheating. Below that, market may be undervalued. Now, you might be wondering what this is. Now, when you come to the overbought section, ensure you set it to 70. And then the oversold section, set it to 30. All right. Once you do that, click on done. You are done. As you can see, it is already set up. As you can see, there is our line, a yellow line. We have the green one here and the red one. Okay, as you can see, yellow is very visible, which is very nice for us as traders. Right? So the first benefit of a RSI is that whenever it goes above 70, it tells us the market is overheating. Whenever it goes below that, it tells us that the market is undervalued. Okay? Now, the second benefit is this trend strength and combination. Now, RSI above 50 supports bullish growth. RSI below 50 supports bearish strength. For those who have watched my understanding candle charts videos, you all know the difference between bullish and bearish. Okay? Now, how do you set RSI? As you have already set it, period should be 14. By the way, I don't know if you have set that up. Let us look. Period should always be 14. Okay? Yeah, whatever RSI you're using, ensure the period is 14. Okay? And the levels are 30 and 70. Adjusting for strategy. Yeah, so ensure you use 40, 30, and 70. Okay? Now, what is the trading strategy whenever you're using RSI for maximum profit? First of all, you should buy when the RSI is less than 30 and it starts turning up. This is what I mean. Now, anytime, let me zoom in here so that you guys can see clearly. Anytime this RSI will go below 30 and at some point it starts turning up, you should buy at that particular point. Okay? Let me take a template. Okay, let me take a drawing tool so that I can show you more clearly. Yeah, let me take this here. I don't know where it is. Okay, let me zoom out. I want to find my horizontal line because I want to show you something. Okay. Yeah, I'll make it yellow also so that you can be able to see it clearly. I don't know where it is. Okay. Okay. It seems my laptop is having lagging issues, but it's okay. Now, what I mean is that now, anytime you're trading and you see this yellow line has gone below 30, okay, and at some point below 30, it starts shifting, heading upwards, buy at that point, okay? You should buy. Now, When should you sell? Anytime. Let me zoom out. Now this is a good example. Anytime, okay? It will cross above 70. The line will cross above 70, and at some point it starts turning down. Buy at that particular point. Now, if you would have bought at this point, you would have made a lot of profit at this particular point, at the peak here, okay? Because as you see, the market reversed down, okay? So that is how you how the oversold and overbought bounces, okay? Yeah, that is how it bounces. So buy when RSI is below 30 and sell when RSI is above 70, okay? It works best in ranging markets. For those who don't know what ranging markets are, I've already made a video about that. I'll put it in the link, or you can just click on the top right corner of your screen to go and watch it. Okay? The second thing, RSI divergence. If price makes a new high, but RSI doesn't, and weakness, if price makes a new high, okay, that is a potential sell. Okay, if suddenly the market just the RSI just makes a sudden high, it might be a potential sell, but you have to be very careful, and vice versa. Okay, if the price makes a new low but RSI doesn't, it might be a potential buy, but be careful with how you execute it. Okay, RSI crossing above 50 is a trend confirmation that the trend is bullish. If RSI crosses below 50, it is a trend confirmation that the trend is bearish, but again, be careful, okay? 50 is basically the midpoint here, okay? So you have to be very careful with how you're moving with the market, okay? Yeah, so you have to be very careful, guys, when you're trading it, okay? Be very careful, okay? And RSI usually needs a lot of combination with other indicators, so it is better when combined with support and resistance, moving average, and MACD. Okay, for better performance, you can try and combine them with the others. Okay, I'll be making a video on how to combine them. So please ensure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss out whenever you upload amazing videos. All right? Yeah, so you have to be very careful, guys, whenever you're setting this up. It is available for all trading platforms. So whatever platform you're using, you can find it there. Okay, now pro tips as I end this video. Always combine RSI with price action. Okay, where you basically use support and resistance zones. In strong trends, use RSI with trend lines or moving averages for confirmation. I repeat, in strong trends, use RSI with trend lines or moving averages for confirmation. And watch for hidden divergences. They often signal a trend continuation. Okay, and avoid trading RSI alone. It is most powerful as long as it is a part of a system. Never use RSI on its own. Use it as part of a system of other indicators for maximum performance. And ensure you understand price action. But if you don't understand price action, never use candlesticks to trade. You might end up encountering a lot of losses. Okay? Yeah, so go use those tips, guys. They will really be beneficial to you. It will really open you up. RSI is very nice, especially if you use it in the right way. So please go and implement those, and please give me feedback in the comment section on how it goes. And as I end this video, please ensure subscribe, like, and please share to anyone who you know is interested in trading so that they don't miss out on these amazing videos. But apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and let us meet in the next one.